Gotta start off today's episode a little bit of a serious talk. This morning at like 10:30, 11, I got a text from one of the guys that works for me, and it said, just FYI, there's someone outside your door. He won't leave. I had to call 911. Somebody showed up here. They were able to get into this building. This is a locked and secure building, but they probably snuck in behind someone else. They came to outside my office door right here, what you see behind this monitor, and then they just refused to leave. And Dan showed up and actually kind of interacted with the guy and filmed the guy on a phone. I'm gonna show you what it looked like, but please know I'm pixelating the guy and I'm trying to alter his voice because I would assume he's doing this for attention, and the last thing I wanna do is give him attention, but this is what it looked like.
By breaking into someone's place.
I'm not breaking into anyone's place.
You're not welcome here, dude.
I don't care.
You can't do this. You're setting an example of what not to do. Of
Like the worst.
You are. No one has ever made it by breaking in or walking over
I'm
somebody
not
else.
breaking in though.
You're in the facility. This is a building with a closed door and a lock and key, and you snuck in the front door and you came up the stairs. You're making yourself look really stupid in front of a bunch of professional people here that are trying to work. Look at me.
Casey's not gonna come
Look
in
at me.
if you
Look at me.
are here.
Look at me. You gotta go. You gotta go. The door's over there. Look at me. Look at me. You've been waiting out here for like 2 days. This is not how you do these kind of things. I know you're trying to meet Casey. You talk to Casey. You gotta wait downstairs like everyone else.
So I appreciate Dan, I appreciate Sam, I appreciate Patrick for trying to get this guy out of here and do the right thing. Ultimately, the police did have to come. We did file a proper police report here. The crime is criminal trespassing. Look, I don't know if this guy wanted to hurt me, if he wanted a selfie with me. I have no idea what he wanted. But when he was confronted by 3 people who clearly know me, he refused to leave. Showing up at my office, as public as I make the address, showing up here is just not appropriate. One thing that happens often that makes no sense to me as a parent, makes no sense, is when parents drive down here and sit here with their children to wait for me to come out of my office. I love meeting people. See me in the street, make sure you say hi. But in an environment like this, it's just wildly, wildly inappropriate. So this was a kind of a scary situation, but just in general, just please be respectful of my office space. In positive news though, we are gonna build like we're gonna build like a public space in some part of 368. A space that will be open and have some sort of normal hours, so if you are in New York, you can come visit, and that is appropriate, and it's a space that I control. It doesn't disturb my neighbors. This guy is not invited. Okay, now I will start the vlog.
Out of all the ideas you've had, this was by far the worst idea.
You've got action and you've got intent. Without intent, there can be no action, but without action, intent means nothing. You see, my biggest frustration with 368, the series, this show, is that I want to share with you all the intimacies of what's going on at 368, the company, 368, the factory, 368, this whole thing that I'm trying to build here, but it's a slow process. We're 35 days in, there's a lot happening. There's a lot of action happening. But I only like to share with you the action, because to share the intent, well, I don't know about you, but I find it frustrating when somebody says to me, I'm gonna do this or I'm gonna do that. Instead, I prefer to back off and then bring you back in when there's some action to show you. So let me share a little action with you. Probably the biggest thing is what's happening behind me here. See, we can't open up this entire space to the public because, well, we're trying to work in here, but we wanna build a space in the very front of the store. We wanna build a space that's like, you know, we have hours, and maybe it's open 1 day a week, or maybe it's open 2 days a week, or maybe it's open more than that, I don't know, but a space that people can come into. We wanna have a merch store in here. We wanna have a space where you can do like installations, video installations, art installations, who knows? That's happening in real time. This is action, not intent. It's not, we're gonna do that, we are doing that. Not sure what the sign's for, but it's just so cool we kinda had to have it. This, I guess, is probably more like intent than action. This isn't really relevant to this video. It's awesome though, right? This is a still photo booth. We're not entirely sure what it's for, but we've been using it to take a picture of every visitor we have in the space, just to sort of track things. It's a cool project. This is our jump bike rack. Jump bikes are motorized bikes that you just sort of rent or borrow and ride around the city. There's a lot more happening with jump bikes, but I can't share it yet. I'm gonna save the intent, but I shared the action. The office is not at all about intent. This is where action takes place every single day. The planning, the plotting, the future of 368, it all happens right here. The other thing that's happened that's very exciting is the team. The 368 team is being built out. We currently have 5 people that work for 368, and soon you'll be introduced to them. Right now it's still kind of, well, there's a lot of HR stuff. There's a lot of good reasons why you haven't met them yet. You'll meet them soon. 5 people, it's happening. This is the location of what will be our second podcast. We kind of went with a diner motif here because ultimately it will be a talk show that we put most likely on YouTube or somewhere else, but this is that, it's being built. The first recording will most likely be this week, so it's happening. Action. So that's it, that's the update of 368. A lot going on right now. There'll be a lot more to talk about very, very soon, but action.
The National Weather Service in Upton, New York has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Manhattan and southeast New York.
Look at that!
There was supposed to be this huge storm today. I didn't think it was gonna happen.
Oh my!
Come on, we gotta go to the highway. All right, it's happening. There's supposed to be like a huge storm tonight that's supposed to come on really urgently.
Look how live the sky is! Look at the sky!
That sky. This wind is madness. It's like a 60-mile wind out here. All right, so I've made it out here. This is where I want it to be. The wind is actually not as strong out here as it was in the city, but it's still pretty strong. You gotta see the sky. Dan, I rode the bike out here. I don't know where it is. I was trying to take a picture of this boat. Dan! Dan! How you doing?
Dude, this is the most intense weather I've ever experienced. We don't get this back at home.
Should I worry about this camera?
It's already broken, I don't even know.
I feel like it's fine. Oh shit, it's going haywire.
Worth a shot.
Oh, it's really coming. It's really coming down. It's like a driving, punishing rain.
Ah! It really stings when it hits you.
Oh God! What were we thinking?
Everyone's like running inside, and you're like, let's go outside. Cameron.
Oh no, the boosted board. Woo!
I'm having so much fun. No, Drew, the booster board's broken.
We made a plan. We got a plan. I'm pulling Dan home.
Dude, isn't the city pretty, eh?
Oh, look at that.